My dear friend, my Israeli brethren and the Indian brethren, now I have to talk on the subject of nedav leped, a communist film producer of Israel who has stated that the Kashmir file, which was produced by Vivek Abhinotri as a director and producer along with his wife Pallavi Joshi and the star cast Anupam Kher and so many others. He said, Nadad Leped said, the Israeli film producer, that this is Kashmir File is the vulgar movie. I want to ask to Mr. Nadav Leped, are you seeing the mass genocide of the Kashmiri Pandit or Hindus? It is not was the first time of the massacre, but the seventh time exodus of Kashmiris in 1990. You think that this massacre was vulgar? What do you want from the Islamic terrorist? As all of us knows that we are fighting against the Islamic terrorism in Kashmir, not in Kashmir, all over the country. All the countries are fighting against the terrorism of Islam. Because due to the Islamic ideology, the terrorism, the main part of the Islam, since inception of Islam at the time of Prophet Muhammad. Israel is fighting against the Palestine Islamic terrorism, like we are fighting against the terrorism from Pakistan, that and the in Kashmir. This terrorism is a totally a pure Islamic terrorism because Islam does not respect the non-Muslims of Kafirs. So, not that the leopard must think about his mental state. I think he is maniac or he is too much under requirement of psychiatrics or psych, uh, uh, psychoclinic therapy. He must be admitted in the mental hospital which is available in Israel. My appeal to all my Israel brethren, please boycott the movies of which is made by this nedav leped. This is not the nedav leped, but this is the lipid. That lipid which is very dangerous to the uh, blood circulation in the body. Just like the blood's lipid, high profile lipid is dangerous to the circulation of blood in the human body. This another lipid is also very dangerous in the artery of Israel's soul. He will not disrespect the Indian sentiments, but even the Sanatan Vedic culture, which is very, very pure. Nadev Lapid thinking that the reality or the truth of the Islamic terrorism is vulgarness. This fellow must be under treatment of the psychological treatment or psychiatric treatment. He has much requirement of mental appeasement. He is under depression or he is maniac. And the action should be taken against this Nathan Lepid by Benjamin Netanyahu. Because the Kashmir file is the reflection of the brutality of the Islam. And this brutality is only done by the Muslim due to the only Quranic verses and Hadith, or we can say the Islamic doctrine of violence and terrorism. Saurabh Haskell also responded that the statement of Nadav Lepid is correct. Saurabh Haskell is nothing, he is nil, but is sannata in the Hindi. So we can ignore the statement of the Sabra Bhaskar, because in our Indian film industry there are a lot of stupids. There is too much scarcity of the wisdom and the philosopher in the film industry of India. The cheap actors and the half-time prostitutes are acting in our Indian film history. As you see, many of those women were caught red-handed, indulged in the prostitution. So I would like to say that these half, yeah, or part-time prostitutes are indulged in the film industry and doing the acting. They are not doing the acting. They are doing the prostitution. Indian film industry is a hub of the prostitutes. I would not like to say that any woman is prostitute, but majority of the women are prostitute in our film industry. Many of them was caught by the Mumbai police or the Goa police by red-handed. I would like to say that nedav leped was not his hotel in the night. He went to a brothel and engaged with the prostitutes and drank wine. And after that, he stated such type of vulgar statement that Kashmir is vulgar movie. Kashmir is not the vulgar movie, but your brain have the vulgar garbage. You have a rotten brain, rotten soul, and a rotten wisdom. You should apply all the Indians. And we Indians never should carry just like these Bollywood bonds. These are the beggars who are only rich when you goes to see their movies. The Mumbai film industry is the hub of prostitution, and most of the girls who are engaged in the film industry are the prostitutes. Ultimately, so-called renowned women are also half prostitutes. They were misused or molested by this film director and producer at each and every time. This is the black secret of the industries. So we should not care about such life of donkey. Nadev Lepid, the communist film producer of Israel. We should avoid such type of beast who do not know how to eat and how to drink. In the film industry, in the Indian film industry, there are a lot of stupids and the layman, uncivilized, uneducated person. This is our bad luck. If the some intelligent person may come in this industry, so the future of our film industry will be better. So the killing of the Kashmiri Pandits is supported by nedav leped. So what such type of this foolish person came to India and he was the member or the chairman of the jury EIFFI at Goa. So government should action against those who organize this procession or this event. In the last, I would like to say that our film industry have half mind people. They are cracks. They are manic, lunatic, and fabulous. Thank you very much. See you again.